fucking putties. I'm upset that I missed that.
And so putty's always good to watch.
Yeah.
He is indeed. Okay, going live. You may start doing your weapons.
Alright, you're live? Alright, cool. So you guys are good to start doing your rerolls. Keep in mind you have 3 rerolls, so if you're not satisfied with what you get, go ahead and reroll. Make sure you announce that you're rerolling so I can keep track easier.
I'm keeping this.
I am also
Nice.
keeping this.
Okay, well you guys just made my life way easier. Alright, so with that being said, when you guys are ready, tell me you're ready and I will tell you to go, and that's when I'll cut you loose.
Good to go. You can't see my thumbs up, but they're up.
Alright.
This time. Right,
Happen?
I'm ready also.
Alright. And it's all good. Okay, there it goes. Now I don't get to hear my voice anymore.
Right, so they're off.
Yes, sir.
Omega's starting off with an absolute sprint. But I think SirFappingson's beaten to the same supply room, so...
You know, it's kind of cool to see when the contestants are literally going down the same path.
yeah, like literally
almost
neck and neck.
Right.
Not bad either.
Omega rolling for a 357 Rhino revolver
Override token found.
with the, I believe that's the full-length barrel model.
Mm-hmm. SirFappingson
And
picking up,
meanwhile,
I
SirFappingson,
missed what that was.
that would
exactly.
be the new F2W, the Ukrainian pistol.
Okay, I
I
missed.
believe.
I missed what it was. I didn't see the glow sights. But that might just be my monitor playing up on me.
It's all
And
good. I
Omega's
got you, fam.
Straight into hold number 1.
Hold this
Very
position.
quick
Sir.
getting there. I didn't even
Analyzing system.
take out the SO6 guarding it.
All right, making quick work of those SO6 as they walk into the room. It looks like he has a slightly awkward static lineup with 2 in the corner and 3 all the way at the back. Ooh, that's gonna be dicey.
Yes, Omega's got 2 on the back row and 3 in the main area. No really nice lineup.
Ooh,
SirFappingson is similar. It appears
so
to be
6
4.
getting right up in his face. All right, and Omega's
Neutralized.
had a little issue with that second one, but he's cleared it, and SirFapping static should pop up at any second.
3 override tokens found.
Yep.
Advance to next
I
system.
think
node
SirFappingson
and
has
target.
5 as well. I think I missed one
Fast
before.
beat ass.
1, 2. Come on, aim 3.
Another
4.
free one.
Last one, 5. SirFappingson has
nice.
completed his first hold as well.
Hell yeah, you'd love to see it.
Give me the free sight.
So Omega picked up
Check your
another
sight loaders, right?
revolver.
Yeah.
I can't quite tell which one that is. Was it the... I forget what it's called now.
Ooh, which revolver is it?
I recognise it, I just forget the name. SirFappingson's got the chance of picking up a 3-point SMG.
Bye.
You know, 3-point SMGs are a really strong start for getting into the second hold. They could really make or break that score.
They really
However,
are. You want a shotgun or a rifle if you're going through this hardens, for the most part. Putty was showing us just now that that isn't always the case. You can definitely get by with something
Really?
like
looks
a
like
revolver.
Omega is thinking about grabbing a machine pistol, and it looks like
Hey, the better one.
Omega has gotten himself the Unit 6.
Yes. Being able to see it in the light, I recognised it. It was not the
And-
revolver I thought it was.
And it looks like he also rolled for that looks like the Glock 22 chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, but it is... I don't know if he got...
It has semi-auto.
Oh, wait. Nope. That is one of the semi-auto Glocks. I believe the Glock 18, Glock 18C, chambered in 9x19 Parabellum.
I have to be honest, I don't really go for the fully automatic pistols. I'm not
Well,
familiar with those, so I will have to go
Well,
by your.
I suppose on the bright side, rolling for the machine pistols, you have the chance for essentially a high capacity magazine because they can roll with high
Lovely.
cap mags.
The high cap mags can definitely be very useful, and the downside is if you get a fully automatic
Override
Glock
token found.
with no semi-auto, it's hard to keep your shots on
How
target.
unfortunate, had I forgotten?
Accuracy by volume, am I right?
It's fine if that volume is going the correct general direction and not flying up into the air.
Interfacing with
So
All right,
Omega
and
is
Omega
fast to
is
hold.
in it.
Hold this position.
SirFappingson is going to be right behind.
Analyzing system.
2, 3.
There we go. Omega's just clocking where his hardened encryptions are going to be. SirFappingson's
Looks
got
like,
quite a nice line up on 4 there.
Yes, sir. It looks like Omega's going to have to deal with the very annoying issue of having a encryption just around the corner in J hallway.
Oh, SirFappingson's got the same if there's a 5th.
Hardened encryption.
If there's a fifth, and Omega's hardens are up. Having a little issues with that first one. He's only got
How
the
did
2
he-
around the corner. Oh, never mind. He
And
actually,
SirFappingson's
that
are
was
up.
a nice.
That's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, and done.
Ooh, that was a
Incredibly
puttery,
Analyzing
smooth,
system.
hardened takedown.
Really putting that bolt action to work there.
It's
That is the
amazing
advantage
what
of
a
starting with a nice bolt action.
yes, it's amazing what slide bolting can do.
So, waves of the SO6 through 1 door now. Fappingson's still opting to use the rifle, not switching to his pistol.
Well,
Um,
first timeline.
and if you are
I mean-
indeed correct, and it's a 9x18, it's probably for the better. Oh, swarms are up. That was
Yes,
a very
sir,
quick
the
swarm.
swarms
Has he
are up.
noticed?
I believe he has. He's probably just taking out those SO6 for security.
Yep.
All right, he's got the one down.
Unfortunately, that was a bit of a waste of time.
Yes, do. And
But-
at the same time, Omega's is up, having a little issues with that
Dog one shot in you.
last one, but it appears they managed to finish at about the same time.
4
Yes,
override
unfortunately,
tokens
SirFappingson
found.
took a bit longer on the swarms there,
Advance to
as he
next
was trying to take
system
out the
Remember,
SO6.
switching to your secondary is always faster.
He did
than
exactly what
reloading.
I expected, though, using the semi-auto capability of the pistol to pop the nodes quickly, rather than relying on the
Bolt
rifle
pups
for
are not
those.
needed. How dare you say that?
Yes, sir. Let's see.
It's that moment when you think a
What?
runner is commenting on something in their chat.
We don't
And you
house
guys are
wrong
just so
opinions here. That is somehow.
Let's see here. Looks like we have the
Five-point
option
shotgun
for
after
a.
hold 2. Wow.
I won't aim as high as I.
You know it's not going to be a good one.
Override
Oh,
token found.
You know
That
it's going
would
to be
be too
1.5k.
Oh yeah,
Just know
that it would be too easy. Come on.
I mean, you can get the other 5 rounders.
Yeah, you can get others. I'm just saying, like, it's too good to be true. There's no way. But if
pushing
he
your
goes
luck a bit
for it,
more, yes.
yeah.
Ah.
I will have to ask Omega what is up with his hatred of bullpups, though.
Oh, he hates bullpups? I'll have to ask.
Yeah, the SO6 said, I don't. I think the bullpups are neat, and Omega did not like that. So Fappingsson has rolled a MP9.
Get closer, you.
In my opinion, one of the nicer SMGs in the game. It's compact. It fires 9mm, which is a perfectly fine round. It's got a really nice magazine capacity. even without having drum mags available
Go
to
to
it.
sleep.
Hmm. It is a very solid gun, and it looks like he's got himself the MP7 on top of it. So he is. See,
Nope, that's the MP9.
maybe I
Isn't
saw
it?
that wrong.
Oh no, wait.
I could have. I might have saw an
Actually,
extra
I might be wrong.
SMG.
All right.
Am I wrong?
No,
that's
that's the Steyr MP9. I saw that, but I thought
Yeah, I don't got
I
six.
could be tripping, but I thought I saw a second SMG in his quick belt there.
Huh.
I think I was just seeing things.
I think he may have been. And you missed Omega getting a Vitiaz. He hasn't got the drum mags with it. However, he does have an
You better
API,
get-
and he always has the opportunity to upgrade. Wait, is that API
Yep.
and hollow points? Oh, fantastic. He's got the options of the best, both worlds there.
He's gonna be swimming through the rest of this hold with those. Of course, a rifle or battle rifle, I believe, would be the better option. But an SMG with those kind of rounds can carry you all the way through hold 5
Or you.
if you're good enough.
Yeah, the API can definitely do a really, really good job
Yes,
against
I
armored
think I'm gonna
targets.
do Just that.
Right, and SirFappingson is about to start hold number 3, it seems.
Taking a little extra time.
Off to get the stendos.
He's got his bolt action out. It looks like he's going to be using that to take
And
on the
he
Shield
is
Sussex.
in it.
4 points.
He is in his third hold. We'll see how he does.
And Omega
Already
is
fake-
upgrading his Vitiaz magazines to the drum.
See, SirFappin maintaining
Yep.
fair control of the yellow pit room, and
One down.
his hardens are
Oh,
up. He's
2
got
down.
one.
3.
Having a little bit of struggling
Bit of
with
trouble.
some of these hardens. Oof.
Bring it this way.
Yeah,
He,
unfortunately,
was-
not punching through those quite as well as he would have liked to.
that was a little rough, don't you think?
I'm not sure if it just wasn't penetrating. The shots can bounce off at the right angles. Alternatively,
but we
if
don't
you
need to
don't
I think-
hit the core properly,
I
won't
yeah, I
pop
was
those
gonna say,
encryptions.
Here we go.
I think his shots were a bit wide
Here
on
we
that
go.
one, and
Same
that's
thing
what
again,
did him in.
but later.
well, the thing is he's taken the red dot off to put on the MP9.
Oh, that explains it. Man,
So he was using
what
iron
a
sighting
chat!
there.
How's this
What
not
a
the pole?
Chad using iron sights on a bolt action. I support.
I would probably have used the bolt action with the red dot for the first phase, and then switched the red dot over.
Interfacing
Phase
with
2.
system node.
You
And
know
Omega
me. I would have checked the red dot sight as soon as I saw it.
Analyzing system.
I know you.
All right. And SirFapping swarms are up, and that was a really quick takeout on the swarms, and that might save the score in the long run. Just
The
maybe.
MP9 was really showing its worth there.
Yes, it was.
Hardened and
It might have been worth using the MP9 on those hardens.
3, 4,
Omega is
5,
taking.
6, and the 7th.
Worst
Oh,
timeline.
running out of
Oh
ammo.
no.
Even with the drum.
Ooh.
So Omega had a slow hardens as well.
advancing
Yeah, but it was. It looked like it was slightly. It was a bit faster than SirFappin's, and I think that might put him ahead score wise, but they both had some pretty rough second
really?
holds.
They're all over there.
Yeah, it's still early enough that it could go either way.
Yeah.
So Fappingson being so slow there, I thought maybe his stream had frozen
Worst
for a second.
timeline.
So stationary. Just waiting for that Sosig to walk in through the door.
It do be like that sometimes. Sometimes I think the screen froze with just how focused these contestants can be sometimes. All right, and his
First recursive down,
Recursives
second one's in the
are up.
stairwell.
Swarm encryption
All right.
detected.
As Omega
he has
swarms.
almost got it. Ooh. Having a little bit of issues, taking some flack from the Sosigs,
He got it down.
and
Go in.
his recursives are
Advancing to
done.
next system layer.
And Omega is through the swarms. Actually struggled a little bit there getting them all down. A little bit too quick to move on to the next one. Having to come back. Getting a slightly more awkward recursive spawn location.
Wow, this is...
It's not the end of the world, but like SirFappingson, they're split. In fact, they've got almost the same locations.
What gives indeed?
They're not quite the same, but they're very close to where the other player,
These spawns are garbage.
where they appeared.
See here. Omega keeping full control of the yellow pit room, patrolling back and forth between the between the hallway and the stairs.
Yep. Yeah, the laser he has on the BTS is serving him very, very well.
Recursive infection detected.
Lasers.
Neutralized.
Yep.
What kind of alien technology is that, Aldrich?
The kind I know you don't use.
Neutralized.
And Omega's struggling a little bit with that recursive as well. Once again,
All
he's
right.
running out of ammunition with the
Data extract.
BTS
Okay, that was close.
eating a
Did
grenade to
he-
the face.
Override token.
Do
Okay,
almost no damage,
for-
thankfully. The shrapnel,
Advanced
I-
system
I think, all hit
I
the wall.
thought he died for a second with how he was like, slightly moving forward a little bit. Ooh.
I'm not.
I got a little
Those
worried
clothes
for
are
him
bulletproof
there.
For some reason, stop wearing them.
So his health is fine. He'll be thankful he's running a standard health right now.
Commenting how much he really wants them to stop wearing bulletproof vests.
But that's the sort of thing that can shake a runner. Even if it doesn't kill
Someone
them,
gave them
it can make
fucking
them
level 3A baseball
bit more
caps.
stressed.
Frustrating.
lose focus, maybe.
Please nerf.
We shall see.
Just, I mean, I'd imagine everyone gets a little uncomfortable when they take a nade to the face.
Override token found.
All right.
I mean, I know I would in real life as well.
I mean, in real life, that discomfort would only last like what, half a second. But anyway, in the meantime, SirFappingson has acquired the M1A, chambered in 7.62 by 51 millimeter. You know, I just realized there is no semi-auto rifles chambered in 7.62 by 54R in Operator Ori.
Well, I don't know. Pappington, I think, is looking for how he can afford some items, looking at what he might be able to sell, potentially. He was certainly looking through his pockets there.
Sir, he'll definitely want to. I would say he's probably going to sell.
Oh, MP9 is gone.
Hold this position.
I was expecting him to sell his.
Bolt action, yeah. He's got the
Oh,
battle
Yeah,
rifle
to sell the
laser.
book. He's not even going to sell that.
This is
He's
2 and
he's
1.
keeping it. It looks like what? What is this madman up to? Oh, in the meantime, Omega just stepped into his porthole, and we didn't miss it. We
Yeah, I
were-
thought he was just clearing it. Cursives are up. He's attacking him with the pistol. Fortunately, there's a node on the rear. He's ducked down below it. This
Man,
is a good chance for SirFappingson to equal the time if he gets a
That
good
was a
clear
bad
on
time to
his.
reload.
Advancing to next system layer.
Sir, on the bright side, that L1A will definitely serve him well later down the line when he has to take on the Breacher Boys.
Come on in.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Did SirFappingson pick up a ghost there? I was suddenly focused intensely on Omega clearing the encryptions. I think I caught a flash of blue on his belt.
Just maybe. And in the meantime, SirFappingson
I have the
is
high
just
ground.
about to step into his, and he's in it. Just behind Omega, who is still waiting on the stealth, and his stealths are up.
3, 4,
Taking out
5.
one,
Encryption
two,
neutralized.
and
That was a
he's done.
very good stealth clear. He was very lucky there weren't any round this corner. He didn't have to traverse the hold to
Now we'll
clear
get to
out any of those encryptions.
Now we'll get to see how well he does with those agiles, and with that
Cases are up.
BTS, they shouldn't be a problem.
First one's down.
Come on.
Second one's down.
Third
Good shooting
piece.
from SirFappingson here. Wasting a bit of time shooting at So6. but it's down.
Nice.
It's hard
That
to tell.
was-
It's hard to tell what took more time, shooting at the So6 or moving across the room for Omega. I think it's very,
Man,
very
this-
close.
Yeah, this is going to be a very close score. They are more or less going back and forth between each other, just trying to catch each other's score. It's fun to see. We've been seeing a lot of close matches.
My intuition puts Omega's score slightly higher than SirFappingson's right now, but it's anyone's game to win at this point.
Yep, always is.
Oh, and running out of ammunition once more,
Yes,
running
sir.
straight
And
at the Agile with the pistol and taking it out.
You know the thing I said
Very
earlier
nice
about
clear.
secondaries and reloading.
SirFappingson searching for his last stealth there.
All right.
That was a bit
And-
slower than Omega's, but Omega's was very, very quick. Now, if he can clear out the Agiles nice and quickly, I think SirFappingson can actually walk away from this hold with the best score. Let's see how he does.
Maybe he'll even take home the W.
Now, at this point, it's definitely down to how well they perform in hold 5, I think.
8-point carbine.
Yep, it's going to be hold 5 that determines it. And, Omega opting to not take
Sick.
the rotary grenade launcher. Probably a safe bet, all things
I made
considered.
it. Back to chamber.
Okay. Those Agiles have got to be popping very soon, right?
Yep, they should be up any minute now.
They're there now.
And they're up. The M1A might give them a little bit of trouble taking
Oh,
them
you
out,
tempted
considering
me.
it's a
Oh,
semi-auto
no,
only.
he's doing
But,
well. That was a good clear. That was a very good
but
clear.
this man
don't
was
have an excess
on
of
point.
points.
There is definitely something to be said
Like,
for
who-
utilizing accuracy and precision.
Yes, sir.
Of,
You don't
spamming.
need full auto with every single shot. Is a one shot.
Accuracy through volume of fire is a thing, but there's also inaccuracy through volume of fire. You need to make sure that you don't run into the latter.
But it's just so much fun just to bullet hose some SO6 down.
Oh, it's definitely fun, and for SOSIC-sized targets, perfectly
Right.
right.
No.
Agile
I
encryptions,
want it.
they're quite small and fast. If your shots aren't on point, then you can very easily just miss them.
Make my
So
life
they're both
easy. No.
preparing now.
Alright.
Omega's sticking with the VTS for now.
Yes, sir. This is the time on the way to hold 5.
Damn
I
it!
think
Why
it's safe to say
you?
everyone takes
Oh.
the time to do some
Oh.
shopping, and Omega is opting to take an
I hadn't-
anti-material rifle.
Why you?
This is the
We
first
have
time
not-
Actually ever seen this game. I've only seen it in the devlog so far.
You.
It's
I mean, you rarely see people
Like
roll for
you.
the anti-material rifle because they're only ever bolt actions or
Single
Oh,
shot.
yep,
50
Ome-
BMG. Why you? in the
Yep.
pool?
that's a single shot, Omega.
It is. It
It's
does not
okay,
have a
I-
magazine. So Fappingson, on the other hand, is looking to see how he can afford a high point AR.
Ooh, he would have to sell. I don't think he'd have to sell everything for it, but I don't think
Why is it you?
that would do him any
he have-
good.
does
On
he have
the
the
on the
points?
other
He's got-
hand,
He's got 5 points. If he sells those two, he's got
he
7.
has
Does
he
have
has the
another gun?
he has the points. No, he doesn't. He just has the M1A and the SV. But honestly,
Oh, and Omega
What?
buys an 8-pointer and gets the G11. Now, does he like the
What?
G11?
Oh my god.
I didn't even know that was an
Look at
operator
this.
Ori.
Oh, it is. Oh, it definitely is.
Why is it so
Well, it's definitely
Why do I
ooh,
get all the weird
honestly, all
ones?
things considered, just
So
the fact
anyways,
that he
here
has
we have
it.
the
he-
G11, an example of
I mean, on the
German
plus side, it's the
space
TAC mod.
magic from like the 80s or whatever.
So he does
On a-
get to put a red dot on it,
Firing
which in
what,
corridors
4
is so much more
millimeter
convenient.
caseless? 5 mil?
Oh yeah,
Something
that's
like
right. The G11 comes with a hard built-in optic, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Caseless ammunition, as the name implies, fires no case. It shoots the whole cartridge. Giving you 30% more bullet per bullet.
Honestly,
So,
I hope he uses that hyper burst. I want to see it.
Yeah, Omega's
Let me
just
see
on
it.
about the case's ammunition. It's worth noting that the only ammunition the G11 gets is armor piercing.
Go in.
Ooh, is that the case? That's interesting.
Oh, you know what? Guess who didn't?
The punch, I mean, it's not technically armor piercing, but it does penetrate armor quite easily. It goes through tier 3
Really?
face masks.
Worst timeline.
All right,
And
and
SirFappingson is joining him in hold 5.
Guess you didn't swap the video.
yes, sir. It looks like he
Yeah.
opted to stick with the M1A. And does he still have that SP?
Analyzing system.
Okay, speed meet time.
Looks. I think he does.
He does. He bought another red dot for it.
I think at this point he just wants to carry it all the way through.
Like you.
That's his. The SV is practically his Sosa-chan body tool at this point.
Oh, good. I got
He
a
just,
slap.
he just
Not
wants
a
to take it
bad
everywhere.
backup. It's not a bad backup weapon, definitely. And stealth are up for Fappingson. He's just got to pick
Alright.
them all out.
And SirFapping's stealths are up, and he is
And he's got the last
hunting
one.
them down.
Okay. So
I can't-
Fappingson joins Omega in speed meet.
Sir, I can't tell if he took that down faster or just a little bit slower than Omega's.
Agile.
They were both quick.
They were both quick, but maybe it's because SirFapping was just sitting still while Omega was running and hunting them. All right, Omega's getting a little overwhelmed in the speed meet with his agiles up, but he powered through it.
Yeah, the Vitia's
Advancing to next system.
capacity working out very well for him to finish off those agiles.
Analyzing system.
God, I find it so hilarious that you literally wind the G11 up.
So Fappington's got to be careful now. The agiles are going to be popping very shortly. There they are. He's popped a stealth
Alright.
sausage.
Sir, that stealth sausage is really
Focus
helping them out.
completely on the agiles. And they're done. That was
And
so very quick.
Jesus.
Completely
ooh,
different. Oh,
Omega
taking
is just.
taking shots.
They're
Oh,
throwing
no!
Thank you
them.
for messing around.
Oh no!
Oh man!
I was not expecting that, but he switched to the single shot anti-material rifle, and
He wanted to have
Oh.
fun. That's okay. I support. It happens.
wow,
You hate to
Ah.
see it.
that's just oh wow. Okay, so as long as SirFappingson makes it through, he can take the win. Like guaranteed.
This will be fine.
We took a hit there. He's down to 4,000 health.
Okay, didn't
Okay,
Ooh.
took
Good.
off
Ooh.
a very small fraction. He's still at 4,000. But he's on the home run. He's only got to take out the regenerative
Yep.
encryption. We'll be seeing that very shortly. We have a couple more waves of SOSIGs, then the regen will pop up. And as long as nothing... oh, actually it's right here. There's one
sir,
long
and-
leg on it.
Yes, sir. And
And it's clear!
he has cleared it.
Wow. Okay, that was a very tense run.
193. Not terrible.
Yes,
Okay.
it was. Looks like he has.
See how they've
Definitely
done.
not my best.
What was that? 196, 780. I'll go ahead and get these scores punched in for you.
Thank you
If
very
you wanna.
much. I'll get us back into the main stage, and we can go and have a chat to them.
Okay, so that was a 19. $780 for
Why?
SirFappingson.
Are you in the anti-material rifle?
And Omega's got the score.
Right, hello both of you.
Hello.
Hello.
So you have both finished at roughly the same time.
Yes, sir.
You were
How
very well
close is
paced
it?
with each other. We're just checking the scores right now.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hello both of you.
Hello.
Omega, you finished first.
Omega's got
Yes, unfortunately.
Your final score. Hello both of you. With
Hello.
1 second, I need to sort out
How
audio again.
close is it?
Finished with each other. There we go. Okay. So your final score with the standard spawn locked multiplier is 181,471. SirFappingson, with your modifier, you are at 206,619.
Okay.
So, SirFappingson, you are through to the Wiener's bracket. Omega, I'm afraid you are falling down to the goulash.
Yep.
Very good game, Omega.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
hold
I
on a second.
I think I fell off when I started playing. I started playing around too much because I like rolling the anti-material rifle because haha, big gun.
Hold on, I made a mistake, Baldric. I put 6 somewhere.
And it dropped me the AR-50. You know, the new one, the single-shot 50 BMG?
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, well, that's not the best, but I still have the 8-point assault rifle, pool to roll from. To which I get the G11.
That's
not the most ergonomic.
Yeah.
Not exactly the most ergonomic gun in the world. And then it went downhill from there, basically.
I mean, I do quite like the G11. It just is a little bit awkward to reload. I would probably have stuck to using the VTS and the G11 over pulling out the anti-material rifle, though, during a hold.
Yeah, but I wanted to have fun.
Yes.
I had a little too much fun.
Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, there's no point if you're not having fun. Am I right?
That's why we're here.
Exactly.
That's why we play games. So.
No, man, Baldric, nobody plays video games to have fun. You're crazy, man.
It's all serious
Come
business.
on.
Imagine having fun while playing video games.
I know. I like to cry while playing them.
I can't imagine.
Okay. So we had a prediction going, as we've been having on most of our streams, as to who would be the winner. Now the votes were pretty one-sided, because unfortunately only one person actually ponied up any channel points to vote. I'm not quite sure who it was who's voted, but I'm afraid as I pick the outcome, I have to say that you have unfortunately lost those channel points.
This is so sad.
F's in the chat.
How does it feel not having the chat support, SirFappingson?
Damn it.
They didn't even have chat support.
Well, I proved them wrong, so I've got that going.
Yes, you did.
Or one person in the chat who actually voted against you.
Well, they know better next time, hopefully.
Oh, it was Hoytastic. He's posted in the chat.
Hoy.
My points, crying face.
Feels bad.
I'm sorry, Hoytastic. But sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Okay, so if there are any questions from the chat, please put them in. Dragon, was there something that came up early in the run we said we'd have to talk to one of the runners about?
Oh, I believe I wanted to ask Omega, why do you hate bullpups so much?
Because they're ergonomically garbage. Where'd the spawn station go?
I don't mind them. I'd much prefer a bullpup over the fucking M14.
But,
I think I've voiced my hatred for it before. This game hates me.
SirFappingson, was there a reason you went for the SB98 and sold the MP9?
The MP9 you have to hold extremely close, and due to, I don't know, I guess how I tend to hold guns, the left index controller is higher than the right, so naturally I hold it, it points up reflexively, so I have to then bring it back down again because of how close you have to hold it. Ergonomically, it kind of sucks. Like, the rate of fire is nice when you can hit with it, and reloading it with the index controllers also kind of sucks, so I figured I'd have a better time even with a low capacity battle rifle like the M14 than trying to squeeze that thing into my shoulder.
Oh, you got the M1. M1's how bad you are.
I voiced my hatred for it before, and I'll voice it again. I really hate it getting the M14.
It's an M1, but the M1 isn't bad. You're bad.
We have one question from Hoytastic, and he asks, "How BS was it that your white tip Mosin bullets bounced off that hardened twice?"
That's all I can
don't-
say.
I don't know if those were white tips, but
They were white tips at the time. I got them on the second
alright.
reroll of the ammo for them. So, because I got Incendiary, then API. So, yeah, no, I was very confused and irritated by that. But, you know.
Be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I was just going to say regarding the MP9 question, have you considered holding it with a pistol grip?
As in two hands together rather than one in front of the other?
Yeah, I think that's the Death
Or
Muncher
like
grip.
very, very close in front of each other.
Yeah.
That feels like with one small movement, it's going to rotate like
no.
way too much.
Not gripping with your left hand. But
Oh,
having
wait,
the
does
hand
that
there for
actually
stability.
reduce the
Yeah.
recoil?
Yeah, just
to do that?
It does indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that about the MP9, so that's why.
That applies to all weapons in the game.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
can do it with assault rifles. You could have done it with that M1A
yeah.
if you wanted to. I mean,
I
sure,
didn't know
getting the
that.
angle on it would have been like painful, but
Yeah, I know.
you could have done
I'm
it.
already overextending doing with this, but I don't know. That would have felt really unnatural doing that, if I'm honest. So,
Yeah.
but either way, I was having a better time using this than trying to squeeze it into my shoulder.
Yeah, something that's comfortable to you is obviously the better option.
Yes,
in
hence
the
I
long run.
ditched it.
It may be something that you decide to change in the future, but yes.
That's the first time I've had to roll an SMG in a lot of practice runs, if I'm honest. I've not had to do that in quite a while.
I was quite enjoying the SMG rolls for this seed. I found it a very useful early roll to take.
Yeah, no, I don't
pretty
blame
much
you for
always take the SMG.
I always try and avoid it and go for an early AR or battle rifle and then just dump all my points into it, even if it's one of these.
Again, it's not bad. You are.
Yes, I know. Fight me. I don't like it. The sight placement's bad. The magazine is kind of unwieldy. The magazine upgrade options are not fantastic. It's got an awkward grip, and the iron sights are bad. So, fight me.
Plus, you want to fight with it.
I know, but I can still
am
hate
not
it.
a huge fan of using machine pistols as machine pistols. So yeah, it was just a more expensive 2-point for me, essentially. Especially since it
Yes.
was the G18C.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, at least it came in handy. I mean, the G18C is at least selective fire, so you don't.
Yes,
You're not
I don't
stuck
just
with
hammer
full
out all
auto.
my rounds.
Yeah, you're not stuck with full auto like was it the Glock 22
G22.
chambered in? Yeah, that thing.
Gonna
And 40
bust
short
that
and weak.
thing.
Now, me personally, I already hate Glock, so I probably wouldn't have used it anyway. But
Right. So our next
anyway,
match coming up is Epic Dude Plays versus Wile E. Coyote. That is in roughly 1 hour. So I
Hour
believe, Dragon,
12-ish.
you're going to be running that one.
yes, I will be, unless you just want to like take the day for me.
No,
That'd be appreciated.
this will be my last one today.
Yeah, that's all good. I got you, fam.
So those of you watching in the chat, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
There've been no more questions posted.
All right. Well,
thank you to both
for
our
everyone.
runners.
Yep, and for
Congratulations
everyone
on
out
making it
there.
through SirFappingson.
Oh,
How
you
do you
very
feel
much.
about taking on your next opponent in the Wiener's bracket?
Well, I've heard that it's you, Baldrick.
Oh, I wonder where you heard that from.
Yeah, I wonder who I heard that from, but
Hey,
Interesting.
I'm not really sure, if I'm honest,
Don't-
what to feel about that.
Don't worry, Fappins. I'm more than likely going to be moderating for that one. I'll rig it in your favor. You'll be
Hell
fine.
yeah. Much appreciated. I'll slip the money later.
Well,
Oh my.
whether it
And
goes
and,
through,
Bal- and Baldrick is going to know absolutely nothing about it.
Yep. There's no record of it whatsoever.
Nope.
No way he could possibly know.
Yep.
Unless someone told him. Chat.
Unless.
Baldrick's got the big dumb. He's easy to fool.
Okay, and Omega, who are you going to be up against? You are up against Notorious STD in the next round.
Oh man.
In the goulash.
Omega, big advice.
Hmm.
Don't drop your health weenie in the goulash.
Oh. Oh, I see. Noted.
I feel
Right,
like
so-
that's ominous.
Something about soap in prisons, I think.
Oh, well, my point still stands.
We've had dropped power ups before as well. Right.
Or soap in showers?
So once again, thank you very much to both our runners. Thank you again,
Yes,
everyone
sir.
who's come to watch.
All right.
It
And
was a
to
very
everybody-
entertaining run.
Yes, sir. And to
Ending shockingly on one runner's side. I did not see that coming. So, yeah. To all our viewers, I hope to see you again. SirFappingson,
Yep.
I'll see you in the next round. And Omega, good luck in the goulash.
All right, and
Yeah.
everyone out there, keep practicing and keep getting good. And we will see you next time in the next round of First to Worst.
Ciao.
Cheerio.
Hell yeah.